Hello everyone, welcome to Pandorastarot, and of course welcome to your July readings. This is a general introduction, just like I did last month for all the signs. So, welcome each and every one of you. Please remember to check your rising and your moon sign, as I always say, as well as your sun sign, because that will give you more information of all of the energies that could be available to each and every one of you throughout the month. And of course, um, like I always say, thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for spending your time with me, for sharing, liking, and subscribing. I love the community that has been, growing around this small deck of cards. So thank you so much, and let's move on to the readings. Hello again, Capricorn. Let's jump into your reading right away, okay? So we have in the challenge position the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is a card that symbolizes trying to find balance, trying to find some kind of equilibrium between a lot of different things. It's like you're juggling, like the character in the card, you're juggling a lot of things at once. And usually, sometimes this card is seen as, okay, perhaps you're trying to manage as best as you can your income, your monetary resources, or just your resources as a general thing. You're trying to, uh, use your money in a way that it's smart, so you can make so you can achieve all the things that you want to achieve, so you can pay all the bills and the debts and the whatever it is that you have to do. Okay, I usually see this as just a first layer of this card. It has a deeper background, and I feel like you're dealing with a lot of things all at once, because we have the pentacles here, but we also have, the character is on one foot, and they're also, balancing, and that we also have the two boats, the two ships, not boats, ships behind it. So they're trying to maneuver in some turbulent waters. So there is a lot of things going on here. We have the work relation, or work thing related, perhaps even a physical aspect with health and with the body, and then we have the emotions and the even personal relationships or family relationships. So it does feel like in this month of July, Capricorn, you're going to be dealing with all of these aspects of your life at once. And I do feel like it has to do with you not setting clear boundaries previously. Okay, so in this month you're going to feel like everyone is pulling from one side of you, and I also feel like you have been given so much of you to everyone else around you, because you're so dependable, that everyone will reach out to you, and at the same time you're not getting so much in return. So this is a month for you to learn to set healthy boundaries, and it's not just me saying it, but also we have in the center of the reading the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is a card that symbolizes events that happen in our lives beyond our control. Okay, it almost has to do with destiny. It's good that it's in the upright, because it means the fortune isn't on your side. But when it comes up, and it also here, it came up in the center of the reading, it feels like every other card is, like turning around it. It means that this situation that you're experiencing, this form of stress, I would say, in the month of July, is something you have to go through, Capricorn, because there is a lesson going on here. And I feel it has to do with setting, again, like I said before, setting healthy boundaries, learning when to say no. The Wheel of Fortune is a number 10, and we have another 10 in the help position. So it is certainly some kind of situation that is coming to an end, because tens are the end of a chapter. A lot of tens have been coming up in this month. I've been saying also that it does feel like I've been saying from the beginning of this year, every month, that it talks about finishing a chapter, starting on a new one. So we're not and every month the theme almost has repeated itself, you know, with slight variations. So it does feel like we are all in a process of transformation into, we have to give in this month a final push so we can finally be on the other side, okay, on the new path. So we have this event that has to happen in your life, and then we have in the position of the things you won't be able to change, that you have to accept, the Eight of Wands. This is a card that represents a lot of messages coming back and forth. This is a card that could represent messages regarding creative endeavors or creative or things, projects that you're passionate about. It could even be passionate conversations with those who you love, okay? But this to me symbolizes that, first of all these people pulling from different sides from you, it means that you will be very much connected with all of them all the time throughout the month. But I also feel like you will take the time to talk to each and every one of these people and explain to them, listen, I can't keep doing this. This is just too much. Or you need to do this on your own, you know, or you can't just depend on me. But conversations and actually talking about it will be necessary, okay? That's another thing, Capricorn. Don't just cut them out. Explain yourself, so you don't have misunderstandings, okay? As the help you're going to receive, again with the lesson, we have the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands represents being overloaded, being just you're carrying a load that is much greater than you can actually carry, Capricorn. And this comes up as a help. So that's interesting, because it takes us back to this situation. I said, okay, this had to happen so you can actually learn. This overwhelming load of responsibilities not only means that you could be able to face them, but they're helping you to really process this lesson and put it into action and to learn, because out of this not so healthy situation you will learn to manifest a much healthier state of being, okay, a much healthier habit of saying no, or saying, listen, I can't do this, or you know, you need to find someone else to help you, okay? It is, again, setting boundaries. As the final card, we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a card that represents celebration, okay? It could represent even a wedding. It's a reunion to celebrate with your dearest and nearest, family, friends, loved ones. And it's also a card that celebrates abundance. If we look at it, they're surrounded by abundance. So two things come out of this. First of all, for some of you who have been perhaps having money problems and decided to take another job, you might be overwhelmed, okay, but you finally achieve or manage to find another job that allows you to feel a bit more comfortable. Another thing I like to say is that, especially for those of you, as a general thing, beyond the job thing, for those of you who have been really overwhelmed, when you learn to say no, when you sit down with each and every one of these people who are demanding from you without actually giving much in return, after learning that lesson, you will value taking time out, taking time to relax, to have fun, to enjoy time with friends and loved ones, to go out and celebrate. It does feel like you were not able to do so for quite some time. So it does feel like the end of the month, once you sort of go through this tense time, it eases up, okay? So I hope, Pisces, that this is helpful. I want to thank everyone who watches. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. See you next month.